Hey everybody, Brian here from Solid Woodworks. Today I want to show you our newest system for the Bronco 4-door. We have our single drawer system with a little bit extra storage here. This is the install video. If you want to check out the build video, there's a link in the description for that. We sell these on our website at solidwoodworks.com. For this install, all you're going to need is a 10mm socket and a Phillips head screwdriver or attachment to your drill to install the Bronco system. Inside this install video, you'll see the spacers that'll come in your kit, the plate, and the hardware. So let's get started. All right, the first thing you're gonna do is locate the 4 locations of the D-rings in your vehicle. There's a plate that you can pop off of here and use your 10mm socket to remove. There's 2 bolts in all 4 locations, a total of 8 bolts. All right, now that you have all 4 of your D-rings out, you can remove this stock plate back here. Easily just slides right out. All right, we got our plate out. We did actually a little wipe down in here and vacuum just to make sure that there wasn't any sand or anything in here, because you're gonna have your system in here for a while, right? Next, you're gonna take these spacers, looks like this, and you're gonna set them in the corners with your most inner hole in the center of this larger. These are in there so that it'll actually raise up the system a little bit to pass this plastic piece and the bolt that connects it. Now we're ready for our plate. Here's your plate. This is a 3/4 inch plate that will pop in like such. You'll notice it has a cutouts in it to access the jack and the other storage area here. Like I mentioned, when you remove your drawer from your system, you can get access to this. We also sell this plate online on our website with some L-track in it so that you can actually strap in fridges and all kinds of things like that. And these will be covered with an easily removable lid. Now you're just gonna wanna make sure that you have all of your holes from those spacers all centered. And now we're ready to pull the drawer system in. All right, to put the drawer system in, you wanna grab a friend. You're gonna need to lift it a little bit higher above the door. Since the Bronco door has this latch system, you're gonna wanna get it up and over it, drop it into place like such, and line it up with a plate that you had down there before. Now that we have the drawer system installed, you're gonna take your dishwashers that come with our kit and your M8 bolt. Drop the dishwasher into these pocketed areas at the bottom of the drawer system. Drop your M8 bolt in there and hand tighten. And you either get to it with a stubby screwdriver, or I've got a 90-degree attachment for the drill motor, just like such. Kind of snug that up. Work your way all the way around, making sure that this has the same reveal around the entire outside perimeter up against the plastics, and then fully tighten them down. For these 2 back ones, you can either access this back left one from the top cubby that we just pulled out right here. I'm gonna walk around and show you, like such. For this passenger side back one, we made this cutout here so you can access your hand through here and drop it into the hole right there. Once again, hand tighten them. When you tighten it down, you'll see the whole system drop and settle. Now it is fully in there. Now let's install the drawer. All right, so now that we have our drawer system completely bolted down with those 4 outside bolts, you can now see the open points you have right here that are still accessible with your jack, and then that storage cubby back there. So when you put your drawer in, that's still totally accessible. 2 clicks to remove the drawer out of there and still get to that within a couple seconds. So you're gonna grab your drawer, set it on here, and we're gonna line up your inner rails that are attached to your drawer box with the outer rails and make sure they land in the correct U channels here. Bring it in. You want to click the button down for the locking slide and lock your slide in. So now your drawer is completely locked in. Click the blue tab, pull out, drawer comes out, pull it all the way out, it's fully locked out. All right, so one of the awesome things about our drawer system, which we love, is the organization. This is what we call the divider. They go from left to right in your drawer box. So you'll just line it up, and you'll drop it in. Our drawer system does come with 1 divider included, but you can actually add an additional divider and or separator system. The separators are front to back organizational pieces. We're gonna add 1 more divider here, drop it in, and we have 3 options for separators. You have your small, medium, and your large. These will just drop in to these U channels as well to subdivide all of your areas. So now you have unlimited ways of organizing your entire drawer system. You can have small cubbies for food, you can have closed cubbies, you can have anything you can possibly think of. If you pull this one out, you can see how the 3rd one works in here. And now you've got your third one. You can drop it in the back side or drop in the front side. Line it up right there. So that is how all of our dividers and separators work. It gives you a ton of different places you can put all your nuts and bolts, your candies. You can even sell ice creams out of here. All right, so if you guys ordered the bed extension, let me show you quickly how that works. You've got your large piece here. This is a 60%. Also have the 40% there. This is your support piece. It will fit in right here. When you pull your 60% all the way back, you're gonna see this hole right here. You're gonna line it up with that tab, like that. Gonna knock in. And then your support will line up with these tabs underneath it. Pop them in, and now you've got your 60% sleeping platform. It has a little bit of a rise on this side, maybe about a ½ inch, so that when you put weight on it and your seat cushions compress, it will level out flat. So that's your 60% side. Let's show you the 40%. All right, same thing on this side. You'll fold your headrest down and your seat flat. You'll grab your support, as well as your 40% piece, pop it in, get your support down underneath it here. All right, so you've got all your bed pieces in. Just for a quick tape, you've got from the front of the system all the way to the end of the bed here is about 5'3". If you move these seats forward or angle them forward a little bit, you could probably get all the way up to about 5'7", 5'8". And your width is nearly 43 inches. So it's a pretty big sleeping area, maybe not enough for 2 large humans, a couple shorter people, and or somebody a little diagonal, and or if you have your dog back here, or you just want more storage in the back of your system in a nice flat surface, that's what the bed extension does for you. All right, so when you're removing your bed system, you're gonna wanna pop straight up like this, slide it back, store it on top of your drawer system, or put it in your garage. Slide these back as well. And then these pieces you're gonna have, they actually fit right in here into this cleat. You'll see these little pockets and this notch here. You'll just be able to pop it in like that. And same thing on this side. That is how you store your bed system. Another reason we did the bed support mounting right here is so that when you fold your seats back, there is this gap here, and we don't want anything to fall and slide off of your drawer system and fall into the gap that you're not looking for. All right, guys, so that is your drawer system for your Ford Bronco. We are coming out with a false top option here in the next couple weeks, so look for that on our website. If this is something you're interested for your four-door Ford Bronco, look us up on solidwoodworks.com.